We are live from the home of the Pistons, Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. The Detroit Pistons come into this one following a loss, guys, to the Wizards. Now, here's Cunningham. Wiseman with a wide-open look. His three-pointers off the mark. And here's Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
Now, here's Cunningham. And Jones with the stuff.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Out to the wing. Back to Rose. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the back. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift. But I did love playing one John Barry.
Now here's Rose. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. No good on the three. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up to the Pistons. Going inside. And slam dunk by Ivy.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now here's Rose. It's stolen by Wiseman. Throws it up high. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. Ingram right side. Pass to Valanciunas. To the left wing. Kicks it out to Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Now Cunningham. Down low. Ivy. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead bucket.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
To the paint. Here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A hard-nosed defensive player. You have to like the effort Jones brings on that end, often taking on the challenge of their best offensive player.
Rose attacking, and Rose throws it down.
And defensively, you've got to play Rose for the drive. You let him get to the rim, and he'll throw it down on your head.
Cunningham inside. Off target at the rim. And it's Rose with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Up top, Valanciunas. Williamson, the screen. From deep, Rose. And Williamson throws it down.
love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
To the wing right side. Kicks it out to Williamson. Left side, Jones. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Wiseman. That one goes in.
Wiseman clever on that pick and roll, finds the space.
Pelicans leading by 5. Williamson outside. Detroit with the rebound. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Cunningham outside. There's the drive.
Ignoring the defense and cutting to get the shot. That's a great play from Cade.
Here is Rose. 6 points for him. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Rose. Kicks it out to Williamson. Fires the 3. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Misses the wing jab. Here's Wiseman. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. The team is pumped up.
Here comes the ball destroyer. It's the Pistons answer.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. They set the pick. Pass to Alvarado. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Alvarado's got his first points of the night.
Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Jones. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Bangs home the trifecta.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Now, here's Cunningham. Here he goes. And Cunningham with the slam.
I love Cade just ripping through right there, getting his strides down and all the way to the rim.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Miller. Back to Cunningham. Here's Gabriel for 3. Nance with the rebound. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Now here's Ingram. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Alvarado. Oh, good with the triple. The Pistons trail it. In the corner, it's Harris. Here's McConnell. They get it again. Here's Bagley. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And the Pelicans with the possession. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Pass to Hampton. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Bagley, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at
it. Here's Ingram, and there's the drive. Inside, deflects the pass. Here's Nance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, we know that Larry Nance Jr. is an athlete. Now it's crucial for him to show that consistently he can knock down a shot, maybe even extending to the three-point line.
Outside, Bagley. Pass to Pascal. Second chance shot. And here's McConnell. Harris outside. Now Bagley.
Paul Leonard from below the basket. New Orleans substitution on the court.
New Orleans leading by 3. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And a wide open look for McCollum. Off target from three-point range.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And there it is for him. Now here's McCollum. 40 seconds left in the first half. From deep. And the Pelicans miss again. Pass to McConnell. Launches it. And the three ball is good. McConnell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
Hampton with the ball. Outside, Bagley. This one for 3. That one's not going to go. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Valanciunas. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And it's Wiseman in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Wiseman's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pistons.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Wiseman with the rebound.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Pass to Ivy. Wiseman with the ball. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. The Pistons shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Here's Ivy.
Shooting one.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jonas Valanciunas, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
First personal foul. First team foul. Pelicans substitution.
McCollum outside. To the middle. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Nance. To the wing on the left. Here's Alvarado. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Alvarado's got 5 points so far.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
To the left side wing. The shot's good from Wiseman.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Nance a screen. A three from McCollum. Can't hit that one. And Detroit the other way now. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving. That's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Now McCollum following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Picked by Murphy. For three, Nance. The rebound by Ivy. Pistons leading by 5. It's stolen by Nance. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Murphy. Back to Nance. Daniels with it. 6 on the shot clock. Nance outside. Here's McCollum. And Jones sends it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the floor.
The Pistons on offense. Leading by 5. Knocked loose. Harris, right side. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And again, no good by New Orleans. To the inside. Pass to Pascal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Daniels from outside. Rebound, Detroit.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Pascal a screen. Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target. And now it's a 10-point Piston lead.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy.
28.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Detroit leading by 10. Haskell a screen. Back to McConnell. Pass to Pascal. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Out left to the wing. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Substitution on the floor.
Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Rose. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
And Rose, a fighter, someone who challenges defenders inside and attracts their attention.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Cunningham. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pistons.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Cunningham with it. Miller outside. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, go ahead, big fellow. James Wiseman having a night.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Pass to Valanciunas. Williamson outside. To the paint. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Ingram trying to get open. No good from Valanciunas.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Miller, right side. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
Rose, that's good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play. Seems like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
In the corner, it's Ingram. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons leading by 11. Cunningham looking it over. Over Rose. Wiseman. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Wiseman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now you see Cunningham just getting more and more comfortable in these pick and roll situations. He's going to have thousands of them throughout the season.
Third personal foul. Team second.
Here's Rose. Williamson outside. Pass to Ingram. From deep. And they get it back. Here's Valanciunas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on James Wiseman.
Valanciunas, a mountain of a man out there, and that catches up with the matchups defensively. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Cunningham outside. Here's Wiseman. Miller with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
It's stolen by Rose. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Wiseman.
I would love to throw lob passes to Wiseman because they could be anywhere.
to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. Misses off the right iron.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Detroit with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
Rose goes in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Cunningham outside. Jones for three. Here's Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And here's Rose outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. And so the Pistons take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to.
This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from the Motor City. As the Pistons take it to the hardwood at Little Caesars Arena. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. The Detroit Pistons come into this one following a loss, guys, to Toronto. Down low, and Jones slams it in.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops. And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
And finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Loveland Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Offensive rebound. Bagley with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Here's Brown. Cunningham with some nice D. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Wiseman. Kicks it out to Jones. It's good from long range. Jones has got 5 now.
He likes to shoot from back there. He's steady Eddie for a reason.
Here's Tatum. Rebound by the Pistons.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
To the paint. Now Cunningham. Ivy. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Which is going to take a lot of effort, a lot of energy. We could see them go to their bench early to try and stay fresh.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now here's Porzingis. Marvin Bagley missing his last shot. Count that one.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Now, here's Cunningham. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Brown. Fires the three. Wiseman with the rebound. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Ivy. Outside for Bagley. And stolen by Tatum. And here is Payton. Tatum with it. And the dunk by Tatum.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Inside. Here's Wiseman. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back. Always growing as a player.
Now here's White. Lewis outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to White. And the bank shot is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Cunningham outside. There's the pick. Out to Miller. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Pistons lead by 5. Live from Little Caesars Arena. You're watching. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Porzingis can't hit.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
It's stolen by Harris. McConnell with it to the left side wing. Now, here's Pascal. Back to McConnell. No good from outside.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by the Pistons. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Hampton. And the dunk by Hampton.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And the Celtics making a change here. Here's Miller. Pass to McConnell. Clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. It's taken away by Payton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
It's his first trip to the line. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. In today's game, demands more movement from big men than ever before.
It's Miller on the wing. It's taken away by Payton. Pass to Brown. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Brown's got 5 points so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Porzingis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Cunningham drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
Good energy and commitment on the drive. Cunningham is well rewarded with the foul.
He hits both from the stripe.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside Tatum. Brown outside. To the middle. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. 3 on the clock. Tatum, that's for 2. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the floor.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Cunningham outside to the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Gary Payton. For Detroit, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Screen by Porzingis. Payton from outside. Second shot opportunity. And it's Porzingis getting it to go. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Miller outside. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Celtics trail by 3. And Payton throws it down hard.
And you see Payton's eyes light up when the break is on. Very opportunistic in those situations.
.56 seconds left in the first half. Miller. And Boston with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Tatum on the wing. There's the drive. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Tatum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics. Here's Cunningham looking to end the run. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Right side, Porzingis. No one near Payton as he lets it go. His 3-pointers off the mark. Now the Pistons with it. Trailing by 2. It's taken away by Payton. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And Cunningham with the slam.
Nice read by Cade. Sees an opening before anyone can react.
Up top, Tatum. This one for three. And stolen by Miller. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Williams a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Williams with the jam.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Shots good by Miller.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Miller outside. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Miller's got 9.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Boston making some changes. Celtics trailed by 4. Pass to Benton. And the powerful one-handed slam.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Finish off the break.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Miller outside. And another three for Detroit.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock-solid 79%.
Good on both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Banton. Picked by Horford. Back to Brogdon. Now White. Shot clock at 6. And it's Brogdon off the drive. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
An athletic drive by Brogdon, charging in fast there before the defense has a chance to react.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Pass to Jones. It's not going to go for him. And it's Boston the other way. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Williams a screen. Back to Brown. Down low. There's Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. From past the arc. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And just wanting it more there. You got to like seeing Porzingis beat everyone to the spot in the open floor.
Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Right side, Porzingis. Back to Payton. Buries it down low. Payton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Offensive rebound. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Now Tatum, 11 points in the game. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one. Miller, that's for 2.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Pistons trailed by 3. Cunningham right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's the kind of player every team is looking for. Cunningham understands both how to move the ball and how to create for himself.
And a new group in for the Celtics. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's Boston now. Pass to Banton. Here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Wiseman. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Celtics making a change here.
Celtic substitution. Kyra Lewis Jr.
Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Wiseman with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Here's Cunningham. And he makes good on the layup. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look at the handles from the big guard. Cunningham just makes things happen.
Pass to Lewis for the 3. The Celtics working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. The 3. Headshot off. And Detroit the other way now. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Boston making some changes. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Buries it from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Piston lead.
This is how you move the ride. Cade Cunningham showing a real desire to involve his teammates.
Pass to Miller. Back to Cunningham. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Miller with the ball. Now Payton defending. And Cunningham with the slam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 assists.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Pistons.
Pass to Ivey. And slam dunk by Ivey.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Outside Tatum. Driving the lane. Outside, Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Pistons lead by 7. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Tries the spin move. There's the lob to the hoop. It's taken away by Payton. There's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Really easy to appreciate Tatum's ability. He doesn't back away from the contact when he's in attack mode at the rim.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap. And how about the rumble reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
The Pistons lead it. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Here's Ivy. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Out to Miller. From deep. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Pistons.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Cade Cunningham.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
And here's Cunningham. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing.
Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great... Start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. So Detroit will get the first possession. Now here's Cunningham. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And here are the Bulls now. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Jordan, the screen. The shot, no good. Cunningham with some nice D.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming on to the floor.
Here's Cunningham. We played just over a minute here in the first. The layup off target.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
The added strength coming into play. Zach LaVine just shrugging off the contact inside.
Screen by Wiseman. Pass to Miller. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Levine. That shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now. Down low. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The kick out to Williams. Pure from three-point range.
Total readiness from Patrick. Got his feet set and just waiting for his number to be called.
And here's Cunningham outside. Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Here's Jordan. Second chance effort. Poke loose. Stolen by Jones. The Pistons leading. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Sinks the tray. Cunningham's got 5.
A strong part of Cunningham's game. He's got great range.
Dunn right side. Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Now here's Levine. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And slam dunk by Jordan.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Pass to Ivey with the drive, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
The kick out to Williams. Launches a 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pistons. And the Pistons making a change here. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter here. Cunningham with the ball. He's got 5. Pass to Miller. Here's Ivey. Cunningham with the ball. Defended by Dunn. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. There's 6 seconds left now in the first quarter. With 2 seconds left. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Pistons on top. Up by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball into their shooters.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jordan. He's got 7. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
To the wing, right side. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Let's go with a 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Pass to Miller. Outside Jones. And Williams over to help. Here's Miller. Off target with the 3. And here's Jordan. 10 points for him. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. On the wing, Jones. Here's Ivey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Zach LaVine. Well, Grant, Ivey gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Pistons trailing. McConnell from outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
They set the pick. Dosunmu goes in. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
First personal foul. Team second.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Now McConnell. He's got 5. Outside Pascal. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside, Williams. And stolen by Bagley. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. For the finish. Nice shot by Pascal.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Inside. Rebounded by the Pistons.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
.103 left to play in the half. Bagley, no good.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Outside White. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. White's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I like White's decision-making in the pick and roll. He has a good understanding of the defense.
To the middle. Here's Harris. No good with a layup. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Jordan. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Pass to Ivey. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. Here's Jordan.
Oh, man! Wow.
I can't believe he just did that.
Now that is incredible. It was like he was soaring. Is there such a thing as too much air?
This dude knows how to fly, Grant. What a performance.
Never underestimate the creativity of these guys. They've turned dunking into an art form.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Now here's Cunningham. Offensive rebound. Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And the shot goes.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Cunningham. And they pick up 2. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. You think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Clock at 4 to the left side wing. Here's Jordan.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
On the break.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Outside Levine. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Miller. Give him 8 points now. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Here's Ivy, following the bucket by the Bulls. Cunningham outside. Screen by Wiseman. Bulls up. And it's Cunningham missing. Chicago leading. Here's Levine. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
You know, one area where Levine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
If history is any indicator, more often than not, Levine's going to take this shot. It's what he's built to do.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Now here's Jordan. He's got 16.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Williams. To the paint. Back to Dosunmu. Pass to Levine. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Jordan. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Throw it down on the lob.
Cade's IQ is off the charts, freeing up a shooter with the pick and roll.
Levine draws the double. .24 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And the Bulls call time here.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Bulls out in front, up 8. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on.
44.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham up top. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And when you foul Cunningham, you really got to whack him, or he still figures out how to score.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
You know what? They impress me from the mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
So it's Chicago now. It's a 5-point game. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Basket's good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
To the inside. Lets it fly. The short one's on the money. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Tonight is proving why Cunningham was the top pick in the draft. K can take over games.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised you didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Number 15, second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Detroit.
Jones hits them both. Jordan, the screen. Dunn outside. From the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Here's Jones. Deflected. Now here's Jordan. The kick out to Williams. Jordan up top. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 10-point Chicago lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Down low. Tipped.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside for Levine. With the floater. No luck on that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Cunningham. Off with the layup. Done with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Dunn goes in. And they get it back.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the paint. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Miller. This one for 3. And again, the Pistons missing. Chicago with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. From deep, Jordan. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Bulls.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
On the wing, Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
And Chicago has possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Levine. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. The shot no good. This one belongs to Chicago. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the
2K Sports presents the NBA Monday. Night basketball is coming right up. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The Pistons hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
On the wing, Wiggins. They get it back. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 5 to shoot. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Ivy to the middle. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. He shoots again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
First personal foul.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now, here's Cunningham. Miller outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by George. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Cunningham inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
He's off on the second.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Los Angeles with another miss. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that and will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Thanks, DA. Sounds like they're going to do what they can to get this offense rolling.
Yeah, they like to get out to a fast start, establish a little bit of rhythm and pace right up front.
Yeah, I think if they can come out and dictate the tempo, that's to their advantage.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Now, here's Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
2 minutes remaining.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Detroit basketball.
The Pistons trailing. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham? Reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
In the corner, George with it. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And here are the Clippers now, following the three by Detroit. Outside, George. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Thompson for three. Offensive rebound. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9. Here's the screen. Cunningham for 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
And you see that motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
.40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and no good. And the Pistons now going the other way to the inside. Miller plays it up and banks it in. Miller's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Cunningham up top. And there's the drive.
Yeah, and beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pistons ahead, up 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
And so here are the Clippers, following the miss by Gary Harris. Here's Zubac. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now, here's McConnell. Bagley with a wide open look. The Clippers grab the miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Hampton in the corner.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul.
And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. Clippers trail by 4. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Thompson right side. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion off the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Into the lane. Thompson from long range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Nobody near Pascal. And another three for Detroit.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
To the wing on the left. Thompson in the corner. Launches a three. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Pass to Bagley. Here's Pascal. This one for 3. He doesn't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Highland. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint. No good from Zubac.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
What you love about Gary Harris is he builds his reputation on the defensive end, then slowly constructs an offensive game that made him a dangerous scorer. If this guy's healthy, he can be a big-time part of a big-time winning team.
And how about the career Gary Harris has had up to this point?
What you love about Gary Harris is he's going to do whatever his coaching staff asks him to do. He can make a three-point shot with great consistency. He's willing to share the basketball. He can make clutch free throws late. There was a time in his career where he was a real force on the defensive end.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the quickness of Eddie Jones there, creating difficulties for this defense.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. There's a minute 47 left now here in the second. Clippers trail by 7. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson for the triple. Wiseman with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Abdul-Jabbar bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Inside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Miller, no up. Clippers trail by 5. Thompson in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pistons lead by 5. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
23.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the Clippers call time here. Pistons leading by 5. Miller surveying the floor. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now Wiggins.
And the long reach of Wiseman, using it so well to just alter that shot on the way up.
And here's Ivy. It's Miller on the wing. Pass to Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins with the block. They recover it. Miller, no up.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle. To the inside. And Kareem throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. With the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
To the paint. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. Ivy's got 5 points so far.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide-open man there.
Here's Mann. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Jones. No one near him. Yep, that one goes. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for Detroit.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Wiggins. With the drive. And Wiggins throws it down.
They're being assertive. Wiggins right now calling his own number off the pick and roll action.
Of course, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
substitution here for the Clippers. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Highland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Thompson from long range. The Clippers keep it alive. And it's Zubac atop the key. The three. And it's Thompson again missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Both free throws good for Miller. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Just 4 to shoot. Thompson way outside. And it's Thompson again missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Down low. And stolen by Noel. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop.
Oh, and that's how you run the floor. Cunningham attacking the defense with confidence.
Here's Highland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Zubac. And the rejection by Noel. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Thompson. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Zubac. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Zubac has got his second basket. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pistons ahead. They finish off the third quarter on a 50. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Clippers trailed by 14. Inside. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And they're able to recover. Goes back up. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar.
Substitution on the floor.
Detroit leading by 14. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's double. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. It's tipped to the middle. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Pass to Ivy. Driving in. The kick out to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Screen by Jones. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Abdul-Jabbar's got 23 points.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Cunningham with it. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
To the paint. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Down low. And finished off by Wiseman.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
In the corner, George with it. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And here's the fast break. Here's Ivy. Wiggins with the block.
Using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And the Pistons making a change here. 1:19 left in the fourth. Pistons leading by 12. Here's Jones. Takes it inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Detroit.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And they double up Cunningham. Outside, Jones. From deep. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely